Hello everyone, Kuhan Luke's here. Welcome back to the channel. I was going through Kuiper v2 last night and decided to join a 1v1 Sabres only server just to get a couple matchups in. And that's when I came across one of the most toxic 1v1ers that I've ever seen, honestly. And just you wait until you see how they 1v1 people. It actually blew my mind, and it had me laughing out loud while I was dueling them.
You serious?
So without further ado, let's get into the footage from that match that I played. So everything started off really chill. You know, we were just doing a bunch of 1v1s. There were a bunch of new heroes and villains added in thanks to, I believe it's Battlefront Expanded is the name of the mod pack. But yeah, there were tons of new heroes and villains. I'm playing as Obi-Wan right now, just because I've been wanting to try and get a bit better with him as a duelist, and I was playing against I'm not actually sure who this is that I'm fighting against. I don't know what their name is, but they have a bunch of really cool abilities that I honestly still don't know how any of them work, but we were just fighting 1v1ing. Everything was great, having a lot of fun. Only downside was the server was pretty laggy, and at times you'll see in the video it everything froze up at times. But you can see in the back right there that Grievous, he was looking at me, and yep, he interrupted the 1v1, teabagged, and then typed in chat easy.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass.
Because obviously, you know, it's easy kill, I guess. So then I was like, okay, all right, I've got to come back and I've got to try and 1v1 this guy, because obviously I don't want to take that disrespect. So I come back and the server is breaking. I look around and everyone's frozen for a second, as you could see, and now we're moving again, and we're trying to 1v1, and it's just a complete lag fest. And he ends up getting a lucky kill because it's essentially unparryable. And yep, types GG easy in chat, and your buttons. Yep. So obviously toxic player. So I was like, okay, all right, let's lock in a little bit. We'll try and fight them again. And I'm struggling to even get over to them because of how laggy the server is. I finally get over. I'm just chilling, and I'm like, yeah, he's definitely gonna throw surge me, which he does. Doesn't even yep. The server was so laggy that we were struggling to move. Doesn't even get thrown for my push. Yeah, at this point, I'm not really sure. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to complete this 1v1 just because we weren't moving. Yep, so I decided to stop moving for a second just because the lag calmed down, and I'm keeping an eye on him because, of course, he likes to get the jump on people and start trying to fight you without you even knowing that you're trying to 1v1 at this point. And yep, there we go. He starts the 1v1 again, gets a couple free hits in. Server's finally not laggy, so I can parry and play properly.
No hiding behind your droids now.
And yeah, he just starts running. He is trying to regen his health, which is just normal. Get some good parries in on me. I get a couple on him. And yeah, he gets low enough that he just starts ducking tail and running again. And trust me, it doesn't end here. I get a nice double parry on him, and yep, he's gone again. He obviously doesn't want to lose. And he continues to run. Get another hit on him, and he continues to run again. And it's not like this is a competitive 1v1 match where, you know, there's no money on the line or it's not that serious. He's just running. He refuses to get taken out. Realistically, I should have gotten another hit in there, but Yep, he ends up running away again, and this is upcoming here. This is probably one of the best parts that made me laugh out loud. I get thrown by this random maul and then thrown again, and I'm trying to run back, and then I see him running over to two of my teammates to take them out so he can get his health back up to full. Because obviously you can just get your health back up to full in a 1v1. And then he comes back. He's like, alright, good as new, I'm gonna fight you again. And yeah, there we go. Take him out. Of course, I had to teabag him. He teabagged me, and yep, I'm gonna type in chat that he genuinely is pretty bad, that he had to run away and get his health back up to full just to get slammed again. It was pretty embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. So, just running around, waiting to see if he ends up coming back, because felt like he probably wasn't gonna take that lightly. And then I get knocked down by something, and then here he is. He obviously didn't like losing, so he switches to probably the most OP dark side villain that you can duel with at the moment, which is Dark Side Anakin, or Lord Vader, I guess I should say. Yep, so pretty good duel so far. Both getting some good parries in. Then he starts getting some crazy hits in on me. Yeah, like another one right there. And then yeah, the server started dying again. And gets another hit in there.
Stay down. You seem a little on edge. I haven't felt you like this since we fell into that nest of gunmen.
And yeah, at this point, I wasn't really sure who was gonna win, just because I think I was worried the server was going to crash at this point. But, yep. And of course, getting shot randomly from other players watching the duel. And he gets a good hit on me there. Still getting shot at by someone else. And, yep, he gets a lucky parry in through the lag there. And, yep, of course, types easy in chat, because it was easy. He obviously outplayed me through all of the horrendous lag and everything else that happened. Alright, yeah, so at this point I type in chat that, you know, to try fighting me when there isn't a bunch of lag going on, because so far the only time that he's beaten me so far, the only times that he's beaten me so far, was when there was a bunch of lag going on. Either that or he just snuck up on me while I wasn't even trying to fight him and tried to take me out. So in the meantime, just for a second, I decided to fight this other random player, and of course another random player decided to interrupt their 1v1. And normally this isn't an issue or anything, but this server specifically, it said that it was a 1v1 server, so anyone joining obviously saw that and knew about it, so, you know, it's kind of like, what the heck. So then end up going back to the toxic player, and we end up 1v1ing again, and he's already running. Definitely didn't run out of stamina. He just didn't want to try and parry me because he knows he can't beat me with parries, and so he's gonna abuse all of his abilities. And then this is the kicker here. He then uses Retribution. I guess he spent enough time around other players that he was able to build it up pretty quickly. So he uses Retribution, the most broken ability in the game, and of course says GG easy. At least he said GG that time, though. All right, he did say easy, but he said GG, good game, you know. So now that, you know, now that he doesn't have the most OP ability in the game ready, and it's kind of fair, I try to find him again, and of course he's running right from the start because he knows he can't beat me now. And so yeah, I start to fight him normally, and he cannot handle it at all, and he tries to run again, probably to try and get some health back by third-partying another 1v1 going on, and he gets taken out by my force push. And I send him back to the respawn screen like the trash he is. Alright, and yeah, after that 1v1 was over, he came right back, wanting to fight me again. And so we start to duel. And he's surprisingly not running for once. And of course, it's probably because he got his abilities off. And then on top of that, some other random person tried to 2v1 me, so he got taken out. Then I focused on the other guy really quickly. And of course, he's running. And he is still running. Gets a good choke on me there and a nice swing. But yeah, we trade some blows. Sends me back. I block his saber throw. Get some parries in. And take him out. And teabag him, of course, of course. And so at this point, another random player comes in. I believe that's Darcidius. Looks like he wanted to fight me. So we go for a little duel. And I get some good parries and hook swings on him. Nice little push there. Oh, and he gets me to choke. And yeah, I link some of my abilities together and take him out pretty quickly. And so then he switches to Dooku, because apparently using the most OP in the character wasn't working out for him, so he had to switch it out. And so yeah, now that he's on Dooku, he is trying to go for some high damage hits, although he keeps on missing, and ends up backing up a bit, and then as you can see, the server starts to become a little bit laggy, and it becomes a lot worse. I freeze, and then I crash, or maybe the entire server crashed. I don't actually know for sure, but unfortunately that is where our duel ended, right then and there. And so yeah, let me know in the comments who you thought came on top out of all those duels. He did get a couple on me, but I feel like that if the server wasn't lagging, that I definitely had the edge. But regardless, let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and a Happy New Year's as well. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye now.